Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. Today I'm going to be doing a call to action. All you horror fans, all you collectors, and whatnot. I need help. I need help identifying where this Dracula cardboard coffin display came from. I've been doing some research. I found this at a flea market, and I will tag that video up here and in the description down below. And this I've been able to identify as being a 1997 product. So it's older than my children. And um, I need help kind of like putting together where it is. So I'm going to show some images of some of the research that I've done on Pinterest, eBay, all over the interwebs. And we're going to try to narrow this down. So the first image I'm going to show here is the 1997 official art style sheet. It's called an art sheet. And it was all of the merchandise that came out in 97 used these styles of art. And you can see the Dracula down there is a perfect match for the Dracula inside the coffin. And so I know for sure that this coffin came out between the years 1997 and 2000. 1996 is a completely different image, and it has a lot more sharp lines and a full, very white face. Whereas with this Dracula, you see there's coloring kind of coming through before his face turns completely white. So I've narrowed it down. It's between 97 and 2000. So I had some people out on the hunt for images with me this past weekend. And the 90s was a boom for Universal Monsters, Universal Studios merchandise. They had stamps that came out in 1997. There was a ton of beverage tie ins, Pepsi Cola products, Mountain Dew, Doritos. And that started in 91. In 1994, there was a Universal Party Monsters theme where Dracula had sunglasses on, and they were doing like the rock and roll party theme. Um, so the first image I found after the art style sheet, the official style sheet, was whoops, that is not it. It was this image here. And this is from Burger King when they used to have the awesome kids meals. The Kids Club Burger King promotions. They had four toys, plastic toys that were very similar reproductions of the old Remco figures, and they've also been reproduced by Super Seven, which is NECA. So you can see that art is exactly the same as what's in the coffin. So I know for sure that in 1997, because that, if you look at the bottom of that poster, you can see the copyright date of 1997 for Burger King. So I know for sure that that image at least was used at Burger King. Now, where this cardboard display could have been used, I don't know. But at least one place for sure is Burger King in 1997. Interestingly enough, also, the Applause um, plushie company did a series of Universal Monsters plushies, and I think they still do them actually. Um, this one came in a plastic coffin box. They had 8 different characters, and you can see that Dracula face image on this plastic plushie box from CVS is identical again to the Dracula that's inside my cardboard coffin. So I know that this had to be used at either a CVS store or Burger King. But I cannot find any images to to solidify that. Also, very funny in the Valentine's Day card section. Now this might have been 98. or it came out in the early 97, February 97 or February 98. That is identical Dracula image right there. And I actually had these at one time, and they were metallic Valentine's Day cards. I used to have a much larger Universal Studios collection, and just through life and divorce and things like that, a lot of my collection ended up going away. So I know you can see that that is the identical image again, and that's used for Valentine's Day cards. So if you had the coolest kids in school and they wanted to give their friends monster Valentines, which would have been so cool, um, you could have picked up maybe at Walmart or wherever in the early 90s, 97, 98, these Universal Monsters Valentines that have the same Dracula image right on the artwork there. Now, I don't know necessarily that they would have had a big display, a cardboard display for it. Um, so this image, I don't think this is at the same time, but we have this monster deals from Pizza Hut. And I was really kind of hoping that it was tied to Pizza Hut. I'm hoping that it's a Burger King tie-in because I have fast food collection. But I also have a Pizza Hut collection. My daughter and I are big fans of Pizza Hut, and we have some old memorabilia. So it would be cool if this was tied into Pizza Hut, but it's not. And this is from 96. And you can see the difference of the Dracula, like I was talking about. The face is so completely white, and the hairline is a very, very sharp point. So I don't think it was, a part of this Pizza Hut promotion, although I would have really loved that. So it's definitely, like I said, 97 um, seems to be the time. And I mean, that is undeniably the same image. And I need help. Let's try to figure this all out together. And I need all you horror collectors to tell me. So, just as a perspective for size, it's a wide coffin, and it has some slits in the back where it would have attached to maybe a larger display with some zip ties. It has some at the bottom as well. It has an angled bottom, so it doesn't necessarily stand straight up. So it probably was on display at an angle. And yeah, so horror collectors, if you can lend me some info on this, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to figure out a way to display this somehow. But leave a comment in the description down below of where you think this might have been from. Or if you have any other pieces similar to it, I would love to find out how common or uncommon it is to find stuff like this, especially at a flea market. And what do you think it's worth? I paid $15 for it. It's from 97. So like I said, it's oldie-timey, whiny stuff. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and keep tuned to the channel for more great stuff.
Row 18, plot 20.